Hello, thanks for checking in with me again. This video is a little diary entry about my initial assessment on the Zing Performance Program and also day one. So the initial assessment, I've just realised I didn't have the sound on my phone. So I'm pretty sure it should have come with sound, which I will confirm later when I found out. But I was reading the instructions and trying to follow the instructions, and on one of them I misread. So it said stand on one leg with your hand out or something like that, and then input how many seconds you can do it for, and then the other one said do the other leg and input how many minutes for, and then the next one you had to do it, well, it asked me to do it with my eyes closed, but I didn't read that word. I didn't process that it had said eyes closed. So I did it again with my eyes open. And then when it did the other side, left or right, then I realised that I should have had my eyes closed. And I worried about this, and I contacted everybody at Zing, asked multiple people, have I messed it up? Do I need to do it again? And everybody confirmed, even when Fedor confirmed, that actually no, it's fine, and the program will sort itself out because all of the data that I input, it will take into account. So I've just carried on with the program. So, but the initial assessment was quite easy. I was very anxious about it because I knew, just because I care about this so much, and I've been, wanting to do it for over a year, and following instructions has never been a strength of mine throughout my life, up until now anyway. So hopefully that's going to change soon. So yeah, that was tricky. So day one, I procrastinated most of the day about starting the actual program after I'd done the initial assessment, because again, I was convinced that I wasn't going to do it right, because I've got a history of not doing things how I want to do them throughout my life, which is which is due to my dyslexia and my ADHD, and actually my dyscalculia as well. I'm sure that's part of it. So anyway, you've got the opportunity to do the exercises once in a day or twice in a day. And I wanted to do it twice in a day. But anyway, on the first day, I only did it in the evening. But I did manage to get myself together. I did it, and I videoed it because I'd got permission to get it videoed and share with people. But the camera was behind me, so you can't really see what I was doing. And the camera was not focusing on my legs, which I needed to do, really. So, and also I didn't realise at that point that there should be sound with the program. So there's some lovely music in the background that I absolutely love, and also a voiceover telling you what to do. So because I didn't realise that on day one, I was just trying to read it and do it, and I think I did mess up a little bit, but again, it's only a little bit, and it'll all even itself out, I'm told. So how did I feel about day one? Yeah, a little bit worried that I wasn't doing it right, and anxious, which is just kind of like me generally throughout my life up until now. So which I know is to do with my brain and how my brain has been working. And the whole thing about the Zing program is that the research has shown that in some people, many people, our cerebellum has not been fully developed, and this is the part that helps cerebellum part of the brain. This part has not been fully developed, so because of that, we rely on this thinking part of our brain to do tasks that most people do automatically with this part of their brain. And because that part of the brain has not been fully developed, then that's why we try to use this part of our brain, but there's not enough. Apparently you can only do 7 things at once with this part of the brain, and I'm trying to do so many things that other people do automatically. So hopefully this program is designed to make sure that my cerebellum will be fully developed, and then I will be able to do things automatically like other people can do them automatically. So that is the goal, and that's why I'm so excited about this. And it is connected with eye tracking and all of those things, and connected to the brain. So can't really explain it as well as Winfried Dor can and other people, but I will be, adding little bits in these videos just to help you become aware as I'm aware of these things. Let me just see what else I wanted to say. I think I've said it. Oh yeah, and another thing, the left and right thing I've got mixed up with all my life, and even my driving, the examiner when I was doing my driving test. This guy was so awesome because of my dyslexia, and I gave him my dyslexia assessment before the actual driving test. I said that, I get anxious about left and right, and then I might wonder which one it is, and then I struggle to follow instructions. I told him that. And whenever we had to go left or right, he would point in the direction that I needed to go, which really, really took down my anxiety and my stress, which enabled me to pass first time. So any things like that you can take away from, any stress that you can take away from somebody who's neurodivergent, dyslexia, ADHD, anything like that, autistic, if you can take away the stress that we go through, then it enables us to think clearly. And nobody can function very well under stress, or some people might be able to, but it's very common for stress actually shuts part of my brain off, and I can't think clearly, which actually reminds me about very many situations at school, but we won't go into that now. Anyway, thanks a lot again. See you soon.